I live outside now. Sometimes you just gotta play dress up. Everything looks like a blurred angel halo effect. I'm ready to step outside. I'm probably gonna run up and down the streets. Oh. Hey there. How I'm standing on business all 2024. Good afternoon. It is February 18th. It is 2:52 p.m. and it is a bit chilly outside, so we're having a nice little indoor trip. We're gonna blast off, and I think the main goal is just to get high and do art. Hi. This is my little fit. This is the outfit my girlfriend got it for me for Valentine's Day. Both the undergarment and the undergarment. Nice and pretty to look at, unlike this part of my room. So right now I'm about to clean up a bit of my room because I know that it'll bother me later, and mostly it's a bunch of like art supplies and other stuff over here, so I kind of just want to organize it. Here's the final product. Ignore my altar because that's none of y'all's business, but I added more flowers to it. I still have my watercolors right here. I haven't opened them yet. And my new sketchbook, and then I also have this big sketchbook, and then I have my new slippers that my mom got me for Valentine's Day. Here's my friend's setup. They've got it all going. This is the rug that I got Rochelle for Valentine's Day, so we're gonna party in the grass. I'll have to open all the paints. Hours later, I got all the things off my paint.
It took her 10 minutes.
And Rochelle's got her little shroomy shrooms. I'm still getting fitted up, but I found my crappy high school / middle school necklaces, like these chokers. So it's finna go up. We'll wear the classique. No, I don't like it that way. I'm the type of person that needs the hook on a specific side, otherwise it feels like I can't latch the necklace.
I'm almost done.
Oh.
One more piece.
Quinn and I haven't taken ours. Whoops.
Shove it in your mouth.
It doesn't really go with my fit. I'm feeling like Esther from Orphan. So now that I'm bedazzled and my things are ingested, it's time to do my makeup. It's 3:40 now. So yes, somehow that took me a long periodical amount of time. Drop 5 stacks on that makeup bag.
The makeup bag.
Got the blush. Got a documentary in the bag on the history of Black female rap, but I wanted to tell y'all that Urban Decay has this eyeliner called Psychedelic Sister, and I'm gonna use it today. Alright, I think this is where I'm going to end my makeup look. Besides lipstick, I'll do that again. Sometimes you just gotta play dress up. This is my makeup look. Honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about my hair being up though. It's like I want to show off my sides, but low-key I need to give myself a fresh cut. I don't know. I feel like a flower. Oh, and the indirect lighting is hitting as well. I changed my hair so I could really be a flower. The other day for Valentine's Day. Okay, it is 4:35 and I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Everything looks like a blurred angel halo effect, I would say. The tea is that this Black women in hip hop what's the name of the documentary actually? Ladies First. Ladies First, a hip hop A story of women in hip hop.
A hip hop.
A hip hop story. Watch it, guys. It's great.
I'm glad red got yours.
So happy.
Sorry. That's why I put that there. I'm ready to step outside. She's God's strongest soldier today. I want to feel the sun on my face, even if it's just for 2 seconds.
And my temperature is feeling it from inside this window.
And see,
And being okay with that.
I wish that was enough for me. I have to go outside.
Didn't get answer.
I'm probably gonna run up and down the streets. One of us will smoke on the porch, the other will run and frolic.
I'll probably sit on the something from.
See,
I will stay in the yard, head ass. Like.
I want this to be real grass so bad, though. I'll convince myself I'm outside for a little bit.
Just sit down, goddamn.
But guys, come on, we gotta go outside. I just wish everybody could see how fitted up I was. That's why people be wanting to go live, but I would never want to go live, actually. Don't look at me.
I mean, I think it would be hilarious if you
I don't think I've really gone live.
I don't think anyone would regret it.
Oh. Hey there.
Tap into what I'm doing right
Prismo's live cam is a lot more live than mine, if you ask me. Hi.
Oh, he's pestering.
Hi, my little chunk.
The only thing I'm doing,
Oh,
I'm only
oh.
doing this because I can come
Has to go. I'll never understand the immediacy of cats and their need to be elsewhere.
Right now.
right now.
I have to go.
Which way?
Where?
Why?
Going where? To do what?
Is that I always think that I'm drawing something epic that I have not the skill level to draw at the last second. Cause like, what if I did like a falcon and like a wolf on the side of my shoulders right here, but I can't.
No, but do
That would
it.
be very funny.
But do it.
Do it anyway.
But do it.
I'm gonna try.
Do it anyway.
Nobody said that this had. Are you going for hyper realism?
I mean, that's kind of what I was trying to do, but
Do whatever picture you want.
it's not gonna be if I draw these things.
You just have to. You just have to. You just have to let things be. I mean, like, that's why I like when I'm drawing digitally, because I could just copy it and then just trail off side quest, side quest, side quest. But then
Paper is awkward.
no, but I was saying, but then the problem is that then I have a million side quests from like one sketch. I'm like, this could actually be 20 different drawings. So that's why, honestly, the pencil to paper is the best, because you have to commit. This is the drawing.
This is why I didn't do this. Because I don't know how to draw.
And it's not like you can't, because obviously there's
yes.
plenty of people that do, though. They will draw 1,000 the same painting 1,000 times with slightly different colors.
I'm scared. I love that for people. Make
I'm
your own
scared for
stencil.
them and I'm scared of them.
Not I'm scared of them.
Let's move on to the eagle.
No, like, you have to think about, like, how are you drawing the eagle? Because, like, is his claw coming out? Like,
That's what I'm saying. I don't have
is
the
his beak
skill
open?
I don't have the skill
No,
level
girl,
in drawing animals for
but
this.
that's what I'm saying. Just rough
27
sketch.
Quinn
Just
is
rough
the best
sketch.
artist ever.
I promise you, it will come out even better than you think, because everything that I ever thought I
Are you
couldn't,
seeing the
ev-
vision?
just
It's giving
think
Native American.
everything
honestly.
I thought I could never do, I did. All I had to do was do it.
I don't know what that looks like, draw it.
It's giving.
Just try it out.
It's giving space
It
Native
looks a little something
American.
like this.
It's giving the cover of New Moon.
Just keep going. No, add an alien too. Alien, wolf, eagle. Because we've been watching the Alien movies franchise. Honestly, it's all coming together
I
now.
would love to watch more of that, actually.
What?
Because the
What?
fuck
What's another thing?
happens?
A horse.
Oh my god, no, you're right. You're right.
I'm
Do
every
a
woman.
jellyfish.
A bunny. You got the ears on.
No, you guys are actually eating this up right now. I'm having a hard time keeping up with all of these great ideas.
But the thing is that this could be a multi-million-dollar painting, and you don't even know it. You don't even know it.
That's how I feel about this set.
All you're missing is a giant canvas, and for
No,
somebody
really?
else to be paying your studio fees.
Okay.
Actually, just draw it.
Could
Just
be.
keep going, Quinn.
Yep. We'll find bigger paper. We can always add bigger paper. But see, like, you are really talented, girl. I cannot draw a bird. It would look.
Girl, I'm scared right
It would look
now.
crazy.
What are you talking about?
Girl.
I really am gonna pee. Stop, please.
He's like
Both
emo.
stop talking.
Girl, you're so talented. I honestly think, Quinn,
Art.
you have the greatest ability to go after hyperrealism. But the problem is that
Thank
when
you.
you decide to be a hyperrealism in a world where you are already a perfectionist, in a world where there's already perfectionists, you're looking for photograph.
Yeah. I just don't have the skill for that.
At that point, just become a photographer.
Turning a 1,000-hour project into 1 second.
No, and sometimes I think about that when I see paintings like that, where I'm like, but isn't this just
The
a picture?
photorealistic water drops.
Isn't this just a picture? And I'm amazed
You
because
took the time to God craft these water droplets from your hands.
and that is some of that amazing talent, skill, focus, dedication.
I still to this day don't
But
know.
I'm also just like, why?
I'll just take a picture.
They said, I'll
My
try.
toxic trait is just taking the picture.
And I mean, like, there was a time where cameras didn't exist, so we couldn't capture that. So
They weren't doing photorealism back then, though. Not really.
But then once you go into the, what makes a good photo, like that goes into a whole nother realm. Photography has its own whole set of issues.
And before we know it, we have covered the entire length of our history.
The point is that everything seems to be convoluted. Everything could have a greater, deeper implication, more understanding, more. At what point do we stop? That's really what I begin to wonder. No, but the wolf really, because you can blend the wolf hair in with your hair.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I see the moon.
Literally, yes. No, literally. I was taking it in a new moon direction. That was.
How I'm standing on business all 2024 in my rainbow platform Crocs, phone falling out my pocket. You know, that's really how the year be feeling, but it be but I still got 'em. I'm just saying, it feels like sometimes you stumbling, you falling, but you could pick your phone up. Again, most things are just hard because you never did it before. I found this cat, but it won't come to me.
The best part.
It's like it's getting kind of dark.
That was the best part.
You're literally the sun got snatched away in
That
that
part
moment.
was so funny. He was
As-
like, "Can we go home?"
I was like, goddamn, your
I
dad was
was
talking
like,
about
that
his
is so
dad.
funny. His dad
and his damn
his
sketchbook.
dad having a philosophical deep ass conversation randomly. It's in the park. He's watching life. There are kids playing, and he's like, "Can we go home?" That so sums up life. Like,
Can we go home? It's getting kind of dark.
"Can we go home?"
Doesn't even
And it
boy
was so
doesn't
loud.
he doesn't even know.
It was like the loudest thing in the universe for one.
But it's because
like I felt like he had a bullhorn and was going.
people are just, it goes to show how people are just in their own lane. He's probably thinking, some dinner would be nice.
He said dinner at Fortnite.
He was getting on his brother's bike.
3 day weekend tomorrow.
The fuck? Dang, I got these homework assignments on Monday or something. They're still
No,
in
it's
school.
Sunday. Literally, it's Sunday.
3-day weekend.
He said, "Can we go
President's Day
home?"
weekend. This is 3.
He said,
It's
President's
President's
Day.
Day
Can we go home,
It is.
Dad?
Come on,
Just something tells me that
3 presidents.
he's been dealing with his dad's shit all weekend. And he was so tired of
Dad,
it.
can we go to the park? Can we go to the park today? God,
He
you
was
finally
so tired.
now it's getting dark.
Oh, to be that little white boy.
He doesn't even know.
He has no
He doesn't
idea.
even know that we're laughing at this simple thing that
just
he
his
said
very
right after he
existence.
left.
He doesn't know his father is talking about his dead father.
No, his
while
grandpa.
he's at the park.
Grandpa.
To some random,
3 generations of men, and can we go home?
a random black lady dressed like a cookie
Oh my god.
next to these 2 bunnies. It doesn't make.
No,
He chose to do
no.
that.
There were 2 random black ladies that were sitting on the bench.
See,
and that's why
I
I
can-
started crying,
I
because
can-
it was- Suddenly, this became like a pulsing source of community, and then it was.
That's what they said was the most wholesome part of the Barbie movie.
What?
Where she has that 5-second interaction with that old
Yes,
woman.
yes, and those interactions are important. They're quintessential.
Your name is Quinn.
That's why I like to use that word. You see.
But yeah,
It was just fucked up for a second, guys. That made me so. That life is so bittersweet.
I got my friends to come outside with me. I'm happy. We're outside.
Zoom into my face at this moment.
It's cold. It's cold, but we're having fun.
Cold?
She's not cold.
I really
She's
am
not cold though. She's not. She's good. She's not cold though.
But yeah, I wish I could share with y'all just this was a social experiment unintentionally because first off, from the millisecond that I got here, these kids start looking at me like,
No, and I felt that. I felt that energy when I was walking down, and I was like, I can't imagine her being in the park right now
the
by
guy
herself.
who came up to you with his kids,
Yes.
they were not at the park when I sat down. As soon as I sat down, they were biking by, and they just decided to stop. Oh, I guess.
And that is
Guess
literally
I'll
what I
just
was
stop.
saying.
And then all of a
you
sudden
caused
that
a movement.
No, but I'm saying all of a sudden the other family came and just, oh, I guess I'm at the park now. Like
There was another family. There were a couple of independent kids. There were a couple of grannies that were just sitting on the bench. And for a second, this space was alive. It was so beautiful. And I feel like I started to realize it at the tail end, though.
Literally.
When we
So
were just
that's-
having fun and
yeah.
being ourselves. And I was like, oh my God, should I have been having more fun this whole time
No.
because all these people were around? Like,
No, I feel
Should I have appreciated it more?
As soon as I got here, it
'Cause now
started.
it's silent.
As soon as I got here, it started turning up, and I was just like, "Am I the
am I the
center?"
music?
Because all of a sudden, why is everyone stopping?
That's how I
It
feel.
just
Like, why
inspires
did
the
How
discussion
did,
of
how did we
can you
all
be
have the
disruptive?
same idea at the same time to come be here at this exact same moment, right now?
How can we be more disruptive in our daily life and
But-
cause moments like this?
But but look at how I showed up versus how some of these other people showed up. I came in my best fit.
okay,
You
you're
know
right.
what?
Bitches
They-
aren't fitted
they-
to kill.
it's
They're not
New-
fitted to slay.
They said it's New York Fashion Week right now.
You're right.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
You're on the wrong way.
No, people. I love how tickled people are when we come out as the bunnies. It's so funny.
fact that
I
is-
saw
that
so many
is its
older
own-
people walk by and just have so much joy
They're
in
just
the
like-
bunny ears. It's a sweet little thing. Thank you
The
for
fact
rolling.
that that lady
As
was
soon as
literally
I
asked-
came over
she was
here,
like,
the
"What's
kids
the
were-
occasion?"
Yes. The
I
kids.
said,
just
"Bitch,
asking questions, just laughing.
I had to take a second back because I was like, the occasion is me being myself. me and my bitches decided to put on bunny
I
ears.
just
Just
thank
the
you for inspiring
cheap,
us out today.
cheap little $2 bunny ears that.
Me too. I
And,
know. I felt that way saying it.
and,
It's okay.
and they were just
Really?
like, oh.
And thanks for the bunny ears, Rochelle.
Somehow this moment all came together.
This is what this
Somehow
was
we
for.
were at a random Hobby Lobby, and it made
No,
this moment.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
It's a magic
came all the way from this Hobby Lobby for that woman to be like, why are y'all wearing those bunny ears?
for us to just be like, we're just wearing.
just because.
We're bunnies.
Duh.
What's crazy is the person at the.
And then I dressed like this at the park, and the
Everyone
kid,
should live in a
notice
girly world.
none of the children had a problem.
No, they were like-
all of
the,
the children
the adults
flocked.
are like,
They were confused.
why is she dressed like that?
They were
What is she doing? The
confused.
kids are like, because as soon as I sat down, all of a sudden, kid there, all of a sudden, kid. I'm like,
Yes.
nobody was
Kids
on
are
the
drawn to
swings.
this shit.
Nobody was on the swings until I came to the swings.
Kids are drawn to this shit. It's funny.
Honestly, that used to make me annoyed in school too. You could be at recess. Oh, I'm gonna go play. Now, next thing you know, everybody racing behind you.
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Because when someone feels the wave of inspiration, they must
Kids
go
just
or get
start
left
running.
behind.
Go or get left behind.
In an extreme version.
Well,
because the moment is so
that
temporary.
little boy, as soon as I sat down, he was like, "Actually, I need to sit next to Sierra,
No, literally.
and I need to swing next
I'm
to her."
lucky he got his ass up in time for me to come.
Didn't no, literally, as you were coming down, then he got up,
He
and
saw.
then
He must have saw the second bunny ears and was like, "Ah, this comes in a pair.
I was
This
like, I
makes
gotta
more
go.
sense. I'll make myself scarce."
It makes sense though. And what if I look?
No, but I love that you were here alone for a second and people were like, "Why is this one bunny?"
But remember, when we were going out, you said you wanted to sit on the stoop, and I said I wanted to frolic in the streets. And notice now the streets are empty for frolicking. I now
funny
know
things.
I now know what it's like to be an animal. This is why they're nocturnal.
No, and even the deer came out. Even
Yeah.
the deer, a family of deer came by the park when we were in full swing. It was so magical. It was so beautiful.
No, the last time that I was here, that's where all the deer were running, babe. When you went back up in the house when we were here and it was snowing, I was saying all that stuff about, I want to be a deer in the snow. Then all of a sudden came deers in the snow.
That's so
Crazy.
nice. I wonder what she's doing.
The one animals that we know that come when their name is called.
Hello. No. I would like to see a fox.
I know there's a fox that runs around
No,
here.
I know. I haven't seen it in person.
Girl, it's enchanting. It's crazy.
The mystical fox.
It's here.
Every time I see a fox, though, it's always further away. I want to, like,
I want a fox to come up and say, Sierra, you're the one.
the thing is, foxes are my favorite animal, but they are, just as their names, they are elusive. And guys, you want to know, it goes all the way back to the beginning.
David and God.
It really goes back to the beginning.
Literally, what?
But I'm telling you, when I read Island of the Blue Dolphins,
And then out of the beginning
Please
of the
don't bring back my
rotation.
trauma book.
I'm telling you, I was just like, I would like to be a woman alone in the
I
forest with
thought
her
that-
animals. I know that book was traumatizing.
That book was so
in the sense
traumatizing,
of-
but like the nature aspect of it, I do get it. The imagery was beautiful.
I was like,
The
oh
imagery
wow,
was
just.
so wonderful.
But then when they stole
floating
the,
alone in the ocean,
But then-
trying to make her way to the other islands, and the stars
when
looked
her-
like they were so close.
when
Yeah.
her animal betrayed her though and ate her food, I was like, no.
That killed me. But that was also a lesson in life, like, he's hungry too. That's when I was like, that's when I got real existential on him. I was like, oh shit, everybody got to eat.
Did she kill the animal?
I was like, oh shit, everybody got to eat.
After that?
I don't know. Did she?
I don't think she did. She left.
I
I think she
kn-
left after that. She
Yeah, I-
was pissed and she left.
I
Because she
thi-
lost her brother to the wolves, and then she was just alone.
And then when she finally set up all the civilization and thought everything was going good,
It got pillaged, and she was like, I gotta get out of here.
she said
that was my last
she,
try.
She said even the animals will
Yes.
take me over, take my food, take. She was like, I actually own nothing.
She said
that was
community.
actually a book about how somehow women.
Oh my god, literally. Indigenous woman. A story of an
She
indigenous
is the
woman,
land,
especially.
yet somehow she recognizes that she cannot own it.
She gives everything to the land, and the land just is.
And
It was a hard thing to read as a young girl. I feel like that really.
but why
helped.
did they have me reading this in like the 4th grade?
That really
Because I
helped
promise
solidify
you-
some crazy
because I
fibers in my mind.
Because I promise you, they were not reading it like me.
No.
They're like, oh, this boring book.
No,
Turn it
literally.
off. I don't care about some Native American.
They
I'm
weren't
like,
up with the flashlight reading, like, oh my god, and then she was alone, and then her brother, and then. They weren't alone with her in the boat in the middle of the night.
And you know what? That's why some teachers teach for that kid that they reach that they don't know. Because I couldn't even tell you who my teacher was when I read that book.
Oh!
Now it has an element of nature in it.
You like the earth,
I know, but I didn't want to drop it.
but the earth wants to swallow your things.
It was like, let me see. Let me see the drawing, bitch. You didn't show it towards the ground.
Come a little closer. Now I see why the cats just watch things from a distance.
Yeah. See, this is why it's so important. This is what I'm talking about all the time. People need freedom of movement. No.
Barely. if I run up on,
Oh, yeah, you turn the other way. Yeah.
getting closer. It's so dark. No, that's literally like, oh, what is the meaning to life?
No, literally.
And you zoom in, it's a heart. I live outside now. They would never let me make a playground my home, but
You live there, though. That's your...
but even the animals, they make their little burrows and humans come and say, nope, not there.
What's crazy is there's no rent.
This is actually just a long conversation about animal rights. That's what these ears are. They're a protest.
Actually, I'm protesting. You know what? That goes deeper.
Actually, I'm protesting.
The occasion is now that I'm standing up for all of animal rights. Actually.
But once again, there's two. If I start standing on all my beliefs, I will never sit down.
Leave all of them.
Because as I was saying in my previous video, we have all yet to agree that the same problems exist.
What?
The problem is people cannot agree. There are tons of people who are like, yes, animal rights, and then there's other people that are like, ooh, NRA, gun laws, boom, 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 I want to hunt whenever I can. And then they're mad that they have to ethically hunt. I'm so sorry you have to ethically murder animals.
You have to ethically do anything. Please live your life with a little bit of
They're like, no, I gotta go back to my wild roots. I gotta go back to my wild roots as a hunter. I'm like, meanwhile, when they came across Native American and African tribes, they called them savages. So I'm confused. When they were hunting, they were savages, but now you want to be a savage? Once it went past bow and arrow, it went too far, in my opinion.
What happened to bows and arrows?
They said, actually, let me take it one step further and add gunpowder. Let me actually add a barrel so that way it could be more precise.
Why can't you just not fight? Why can't
Now let me make it so that way you can shoot from even farther.
you just lose that fight? Like,
You'll be safe because my fingers, they don't fit. They don't fit through these things.
This was actually created
So if I was trying to rip this metal, I actually couldn't.
Was this for safety?
Actually, you made that.
Who is it keep?
If I wanted to slap that ass, I couldn't. You actually ate that.
I can't believe it. I'm free. I'm free inside this cage.
That's America.
Oh my god.
Isn't
No,
that
it's even more American that it's not even a solid cage. You're not even warm.
No.
But they don't even know that there's a cowboy bunny on top of this shit. Like, bitch, they don't even know that I've trapped her in this cylinder.
That's the thing. I would rather be the bunny sitting outside the cage if the cage is not going to do what I need it to do.
Right now, the cage is working great for a cookie. I could just spit on her.
No!
That's my worst damage.
So the lesson from all of this is life will come at you any way that it wants.
But it can't spit at you.
But
That's the only damage because it's not solid.
but ultimately,
If it was solid, you'd be completely safe from
Also
me.
the rain.
but ultimately
No,
you
literally.
get to decide how you want to ride it.
Here I
Yeah.
am in this cage.
I don't get to decide when the ride's over.
Play that funky music, white bunny.
But at least I can pick the music while I'm on the.
Yeah.
It's not very fun though.
You choose the music, you choose to fit.
The fun when
I'm free in a cage.
I'm free in a simulation. I'm free in this institution. I'm free
In systematic
Oh my
oppression. I'm free.
Remember, it's also free on the outside for me. Don't forget that the holes are not just my vantage points. Let's be kind. Let's be kind to each other now. Don't piss me off! But I can't.
Two animals. Is something being kept in or something being kept out?
Oh my god.
No, really.
I'm just mad.
This is the attention that kids are just like, oh, I want my parents to play with me. I'm not done playing.
Who said I wasn't playing no more?
No, like what?
But I'm so mad y'all can't see the sky because it looks. Whoa.
Who are you talking to? I can see this guy.
No, I'm talking about on the camera.
The good people of YouTube in the future can't see the sky.
Us in the future.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we will be the good people of YouTube in the future.
You're right.
I just can't. I can't.
Only the Hubble telescope.
Bunny.
Only the Hubble telescope can capture
bunny?
space.
You still know it. It was first that we were in the room.
Oh, spitting.
Okay. We swept our culture under the rug with grandma's old broom.
Yep.
But now that we're here in this space, it's time to make room.
Preach.
We talking to our ancestors, but mostly we're talking to the moon.
Oh. Nah, but you spitting. You can keep going. Spoken word by Quinn.
Shit, let me think.
You don't have to think.
You're real.
It just be like that.
I see the trees, the way they interweave like a basket in the sky. I feel like I can see God's eye as we shoot the breeze
Something's
and the time freeze.
Something is there.
I hear the falling leaves. They whisper to me.
There's flow.
I don't know.
Where does it go?
What is nature saying to me?
She's quiet.
She's cold.
She's cold.
They said she's cold.
She says go home.
Not just in verse, but in physicality.
But what's crazy is she's still lightly warm.
She icing them.
But only in the morning.
She's a morning dewdrop. The way the stars glisten in the sky is the way I see the water fall down your eyes when you cry.
You? When you cry.
And those tears, they'll flow into a river. And as my tongue slither, I wonder hither, thither, pither, dither, thither.
I'd be
Sister.
So
Literally. You know, we said we would freestyle. See? Because we had the style.
experience be like that.
We brought a fresh breeze to the park. Even though we're here in the dark, you can feel the aura of our heart. We don't even have to spark.
Sing.
We don't even have to spark, but you know we have to
That
spark.
bunny was saying something last night.
Okay. No, literally.
That bunny last night in my window, Mom.
That bunny in the window.
Say some black no spirituals.
Your perspective.
No, literally. This seems like a cartoon.
It does.
Just a bunny in the window.
There's a bunny
under the moon.
in the window, under the moon. She looks kind of like a loon. I wonder if I'll see her soon. She makes
She
me
only
think
comes during February.
of big red balloons. I love balloons. Maybe all fun things have that word tunes, cartoons, balloons.
When you hear some good news,
When you see a car,
when you turn on the microwave,
No, literally, just that. I hate microwaves, but when you're just heating up
The-
your food,
the appliance background hum, it makes my mind lose things, and that's why stuff gets burnt. That's mostly why stuff gets burnt.
I feel happy.
can't hear anything. I'm just counting down the seconds. I'm like 1, 2, 3. Like
No, when I have too much going on, like if the air fryer is on, and maybe it's better that our air fryer and microwave can't be on at the same time, because sometimes when the air fryer is on
It
and
just
the
makes me
microwave
feel
is
like,
on,
bitch, why are you doing too much anyway?
and the sink
the house
is on,
clearly the house can't take it. Just do
and the
one at a
dishwasher is
time.
on,
Just do
I'll
one at a
forget who I
time.
am.
no, the real reason we haven't gotten the electricity fixed is
It's
because
we need to do less.
we have to fix our
Why are we
consumption.
cooking everything at the same
Bacon.
No, because it'd be like the heater's on, the blow dryer's on, the vacuum's on, the air fryer's on.
I'm making something on the stove, and in the stove, and in the microwave, and in
The
the air
house
fryer
is
at
like,
the same
do
time.
you
And the
ask
clothes
for
on?
more? Like, how
But
do you
see,
ask for more?
because-
I'm your house.
Because I'm coming from homes
Like, what
where
the fuck?
I never
This
experienced
is
that.
the future. This house is from the 80s.
No, literally. So I'm sitting back
This
in
80s
time.
house is like, babe, we were equipped for one curling iron. We were
One cup of coffee.
We were equipped for one Marcel iron.
One coffee maker, the pot.
That's it.
Mr.
The
Coffee
toaster. The
and
toaster
your-
was too much.
And your favorite Marcel iron. That's it.
And that's it.
But here we are with iPad, iPhone.
The KitchenAid.
Alexa.
The stand mixer. Alexa.
The Alexa light.
Bluetooth speaker.
No, the kitchen has to light up when I come in.
No,
Otherwise, I know it's broken.
Our poor house can't keep up.
Our poor house.
Our poor house cannot keep up.
It would explode. All these houses, oh my god.
They're
Where
like, we're
and
just
then
some
I brought
walls.
back to
We're just
what
some
is
walls.
electricity?
I don't know.
Where does it come from? How do they get
I do
more
this
of it?
every time. Stop.
How do I get more of it?
I can't.
Where does it come from?
Please, I can't think about this.
Is it fire,
Anyway.
electricity?
Anyway.
Fire is the primitive electricity.
No.
Electricity is the futuristic one. But
When I found out that Benjamin Franklin really wasn't out here getting electrocuted and discovering electricity.
What was he doing?
That nigga was putting a
He did not
paperclip on a
discover electricity.
They said he was up in this bitch putting a paperclip on a balloon. That's how he made a light bulb or something.
I heard it was a key on a kite string.
No.
You're telling me he
So real right
waited?
now.
But why would he tie?
He came out in the
You know
store.
what? Maybe I gotta read some more.
Let's be so real right now. Nikola Tesla is that nigga. He copied all of his ideas. I'll never let it go. He was robbed. And before his work was probably a woman.
There was probably a black person in there.
No, literally.
Many black people.
It was a black woman who discovered electricity, and then
And that's really what happened. And these were our presidents.
She was free and title.
Ben was never a president, but he's on the $100 bill.
He's the only one.
He's that nigga.
What did he do?
Again, what I'm hearing is
discovered
finesse.
electricity.
Finesse.
He had finesse, he had connections, and he had money. And he was white.
Whose money? It was dirty money.
Filthy money. That was money he
See,
made
when
off
we
of
start asking where the
innocent
money
women.
came from,
Who gave him the dollar?
The money came from the earth.
oh yeah,
Don't
from the
start.
trees they cut and burned down.
Actually, God gave them the money.
Don't start.
They handed it to them out of the sky.
It was
and said,
actually-
here, you deserve it.
Silver platter. He said, "You're better than everyone."
You are God's. You're telling me you were chosen.
Benjamin,
You.
you're that nigga. Go have 500 mulatto children and say that
I
you
just-
discovered everything.
I just don't get it.
You did it.
I don't know. And then when I see pictures of these old men,
Must
I'm
be
like,
just rotating his
they
brain.
look kind of
Girl, I'd
ugly.
be scared. They look burnt.
I actually don't know how.
Like,
common
there's a
people-
good thing. It's a good reason that there was not cameras back
Multiple
then.
paper bags on his head.
I'm just like, they were
Niggas like
taking.
that Winston.
Imagine having to take your time to paint somebody hideous.
My
Like,
my issue is that we saw that picture that I found in the archives
was
of
still
George
art.
Washington, and it was the ugliest fucking portrait that anyone had ever seen in their life. What if that was accurate?
what if that's what he
We
looked
don't
like?
know what they really looked like. The problem is that we don't know what they really looked like. That was an interpretation.
They were
and
sure
obviously not one that
involved.
Because
he
when was he?
They were
he was
sweaty.
on the river.
He was barefoot on the Delaware.
So
They had no shoes.
He was barefoot on the Delaware River.
I'm sorry. Who took the time? Who took the time? Wait,
birthday,
hold on.
George.
Let me sketch that.
Actually, no. Wait. When did they
Birthday,
sketch?
George.
Honestly, it was just all theory.
My question is, who the fuck was there sucking his dick this long?
Nobody, because
Oh
it
my
wasn't.
God.
It couldn't have been that good. You're telling.
Oh my God.
Why were
It
they
could
sucking
not
his dick
have
so
been
hard
that
that
good.
now
His
he has so
cherry
much-
wood tree could not have been
That was the fucking cherry's wood tree in the fucking
in that ever cherried in the wood.
That ever would.
Cherry's fucking cherry. Cherry
If a wood
cherry.
could,
That was the cherry
then a
tree.
woodchuck would, then a woodchuck could.
That was
Chuck
1, 2, 3, 4 Cherry Lane. Like,
It was
No, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It was just one. It was the first one.
And once again,
Just-
I'm convinced the aliens are coming to get us.
The moon keeps moving, and I know it knows I'm here.
don't focus on it. It will eat you.
All of these thoughts are great.
Oh my God.
Wow, this is a lurid color.
It looks menacing.
Jesus Christ, this is the back rooms.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Whoa. I made it.
I want you to know that I could hear every horrible echoing trace of you flopping down here, even when you had to scoot your butt a little bit at the end.
Well,
Thank you.
it didn't hurt.
Oh, I'm glad.
So,
Hopefully it's because you're padded up. I'm scared for the kids in summer.
oh my God. I can't.
Their skin is probably sticking to this shit and they don't have no padding.
Okay. Oh my God. That one made me feel like a bullet.
It's really preppy in here.
Coquettes.
Just scroll things.
La 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 la.
Just with the vape rubber in my hand. Hee hee.